Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today, we've got another MLB slate. It's a full 15-game slate today, no 8 games like we had yesterday. So we're not going to waste any time here. So before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of what happened yesterday, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. We also have a Discord chat if you guys want to join that. The link to that is in the description of the video down below. All right, recap of what happened yesterday. It was a good day here. You can start it off, Tim.
2-1 day yesterday. Even though it was 8-3, Baltimore was a lot closer. They Twins scored 6 in the 8th inning, so that kind of really screwed everything up. I could have easily had a 3-0 day, but did not work out that way. Marlins made me sweat at the end. They went up 9-2, and Philly scored 4, and we're starting to get people on in the 9th, and it's just like, okay. Cash that one, though. In the White Sox-St. Louis game, St. Louis was being no-hit until the 6th, and it was like 0-0 going to the 6th, so that was kind of nice. 5-1 final. Was able to catch the under that one. 2-1 yesterday. 125, 133, hitting at 48%, and I'm up a solid 0.01 units this year. So positive this year. Let's get it.
All right, and yeah, for me, I went 3-1 yesterday. My only loss was Miami, Philadelphia, first 5 under 3.5 because Miami had to tie it up at 2. And then I hit on Minnesota, hit on the Minnesota over, and hit on Cleveland plus 116 yesterday. Justin Luplow had a diving catch that saved the game yesterday for the Indians, so that was nice to end the game there. But let's get into today's slate, why don't we? And we are starting it off here. Oh, no, there we go. Clicked on the wrong thing. Here we go. There we go. We're starting it off here with the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. A minus 137 for the Cubs, a plus 127 for the Pirates. Under of 9 runs for this game. We're getting Jake Arrieta versus Cody Ponce. Where are you looking for this one?
Start off the day, I'm passing. It's just not a game I particularly want to get to. I don't really have much statistics on Ponce. On the MLB site, app Pittsburgh has TBD, so didn't really get to look too much into him. If anything, maybe lean towards the Cubs, lean towards the over in this one, but overall, this one's probably just a pass for me.
Yeah, plain and simple, I don't see any value on this game. We don't know what we're going to be getting out of Ponce. Jake Arrieta is 4-4, 4.46 ERA, 1.30 WHIP, 31 strikeouts, 15 walks, and 42 in a third innings pitched. So he's not striking out that many batters so far this year, but he's keeping those walks down. For me, I'm laying off this game. This is just not a spot I particularly want to get to. I would definitely lean Cubs in this spot. Pittsburgh is Pittsburgh. They're not a good team at all. So it would be Cubs or pass probably for me, and I'm passing to start off the day. Our next game here is the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Minus 132 for the Marlins, plus 122 for the Phillies. Over under of 7 runs for this game. Sandy Alcantara versus Vince Velasquez for this one. And looking at the pitchers here, Vince Velasquez is coming in 1-0 with 3.52 ERA, 1.34 WHIP, 40 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 30 2/3 innings pitched. Sandy Alcantara 2-3, 3.63 ERA, 1.12 WHIP, 60 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 57 innings pitched. So Alcantara averaging over a strikeout per innings pitched. Same with Velasquez. And for me, it would be a slight lean towards the Phillies in this game. I just see a couple cents of value on the Phillies here, but I'm not betting a team that's lost, I think, 4 straight games. It's just not one game? Oh, my bad. They won the other day. But, this is just not a Phillies team I'm wanting to back right now. If you like the Phillies, I think the best spot to look at them here is first 5. You can get them first 5 for plus 115. So if I would have to go after this game, it'd be Phillies first five, but I'm passing on this one. Where are you looking here?
Could not be more opposed to you. I'm actually going Miami on the run line today. Plus 164. Sandy Alcantara is starting to get better. He's starting to pitch better, and with the Marlins being able to hit right now, I feel like he can easily get enough run support and then shut down the Phillies. Marlins have won their last 3 games, so that's kind of it. Got 2 against the Mets, 1 against Philadelphia last night, and I feel like they can go ahead and do it again. Philly they lost yesterday, and they've lost 7 out of their last 10. They're just on a decline right now, and this is the time I want to get on the Marlins while they're starting to trend in the right direction. Give me them on the run line in this one, plus 164.
All right, our next game here is the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. A minus 185 for the Nationals, a plus 170 for the Reds. We're getting Tyler Mahle and Max Scherzer in this matchup, and the over/under is 7.5 for this game. Any spots you're looking at for here?
No, I personally passed on this game. We actually get no, Mahle didn't. Never mind. Yeah, this is just a little bit too much of a spread in terms of the thing. I'd rather go after the Nationals, as crazy as that sounds. And I'm not laying a minus 185 for this one. Don't really like the totals. It's mostly because I don't trust Mahle to keep it under. I don't trust the Reds or the Nationals offense to get it over. I think this one's just a pass for me, and I have like 3 plays today, video plays, and then my premium. So I'm gonna be a little bit pickier on today's slate.
Yeah, for me, if you like the Nationals in this game, you missed the boat. You should have picked them up last night. They were a minus 165 last night. They're a minus 185 now. I believe their run line was around a plus 130 last night. So if you like the Nationals, you missed your line, and I would lay off this game. Maybe looking at the Nationals' first 5, even though they have the bullpen advantage, first 5 minus a half, minus 130, could be a spot maybe. I think the Nationals do win this game. I like Max Scherzer, and I'm expecting some positive regression from this Washington team, considering their team batting average is 3rd in the major leagues at 258, but they're 20th in runs scored at 4.09 runs per game. I think we're going to eventually see this Nationals team start to drive in runs and not just get hits and not be able to drive anything in. It's Nationals or nothing for me here. And as for your statement on you don't trust the Reds offense, this is a really good Reds offense. They are 4th in the major leagues in runs scored per game at 5.11, and they're 6th in the MLB with a 248 team batting average. This is a Reds team that can put up runs. They've gone 6-3-1 to the over in their last 10 games. It'd be a lean towards the over in this one for me. I'm just not going to bet against Max Scherzer here. But moving on to our next game, it is the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Minus 172 for the Yankees, plus 158 for the Blue Jays. Over-under of 9 runs for this game. Corey Kluber versus Steven Matz in this matchup. And looking at the pitchers here, Steven Matz is 5-2 this season, a 4.69 ERA, 1.38 WHIP, 50 strikeouts, 15 walks, and 48 innings pitched. Corey Kluber 4-2, a 2.86 ERA, 1.17 WHIP, 50 strikeouts, 20 walks, and 15 innings pitched. And Corey Kluber coming off his no-hitter last time. He went out against the, I want to say, Mariners? No.
Texas.
It's either Texas, Cleveland, or Seattle, the 3 no-hitters. They are the no-hitters this year. But I'm looking at the under for this game. This New York Yankees team has pitched really well lately. They've gone under in 5 straight, and in those 5 games, they've given up a total of 5 earned runs. This is a Yankees pitching staff that has really stepped it up. This is a really good bullpen for the Yankees, and this is a team that's starting to get into elite form. They're 3rd in the MLB in team ERA. They're 2nd in the MLB in team WHIP. This is a good New York Yankees team. I believe they're a top 3 bullpen as well. They've won 8 of their last 10 games, so maybe the New York Yankees run line could be interesting as well. But I'm going with the under 9 runs in this game between the Yankees and the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I'm passing on this game. Normally, I like my trends of fading a pitcher who just threw a no hitter. Um, but when the team that he's facing now has lost 6 straight games and 7 out of 10, I believe it is. Is it 7 out of 10? Yeah, 7 out of 10. It's just not a spot you want to get to. Steven Matz has been pitching well this year, but I don't trust the Blue Jays to, you know what, they're gonna snap their losing streak today. No, I don't trust that right now. This one's just a pass for me. I'm not gonna be interested in any of it.
Yeah. Our next game here is the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. Minus 247 for the Mets, plus 221 for the Rockies. Over under of 6 runs for this game. And you know what those lines mean. It's the return of Jacob deGrom, and he'll be going up against Kyle Freeland. Where are you looking for this one?
Yeah, I'm passing on this game. I never bet any games that Jacob deGrom is pitching, just because there's so much chalk on it. That's a minus 247 for the Mets. No, thank you. And I'm not going to go after the Mets run line because the Mets offense is non-existent right now. It's just a spot that you don't want to get to. If anything, maybe take a shot at the Colorado Rockies in this game. But overall, I'm just not going to be interested in going after this one.
For me, looking at this game, I'm going to add probably something to my card here. Looking at the pitchers, this is Kyle Freeland's first appearance this season. Jacob deGrom, he's making his return. He looked great in Port St. Lucie. They throwing 102 mile an hour fastball, struck out 8 of 9 batters that he faced. He's 3-2 so far this season, a .68 ERA, a .60 WHIP. He is striking out 65 batters in 40 innings pitched and only walked 7. And this is a New York Mets team where they're not a bad home team. They're 11-5 at home, and they're going up against a Rockies team that's 3-17 on the road. I'm going to add the New York Mets run line to this. I don't think they're going to need to score more than really 3 runs. Team total under 2.5 is minus 155, so I'm going to lay off that number for the Rockies. But I think that the Mets win a 3-1 type of game today. I'm adding New York Mets run line minus 106 today versus the Colorado Rockies. This is a bad Rockies team, and I'm going to be taking the Mets here at run line minus 106 with Jacob deGrom on the mound. Our next game here is the Cleveland Indians taking on the Detroit Tigers on minus 138 for the Indians, a plus 128 for the Tigers. Over under of 9.5 runs for this game. We're getting Aaron Savali taking on Tariq Skubal. And looking at these pitchers, Aaron Savali 6-1, a 3.30 ERA, 1.02 WHIP. He's striking out 47 batters in 16 walk 16 and 60 innings pitched. Tariq Skubal getting his first win in his last start against the Mariners. He is 1-6, a 5.45 ERA, 1.53 WHIP. He is striking out 40 batters, walked 19 and 38 innings pitched. And looking at this game, I'm going to end up passing on this game. I lean towards the run line for the Cleveland Indians. I really like Aaron Savali, the way he's been pitching so far this year. He's looked really good. 6-1 record. Tariq Skubal has not looked great at all. So if I would have to go anywhere, it'd be Cleveland run line in this game. But I'm going to lay off this game. I'd also lean towards the over as well. Cleveland's gone over in 8 of the last 10 games.
Yeah, this one's another pass for me. Yeah, definitely probably a lean towards that Indians run line, whatever you want to do there. I just don't trust Skubal in this one to keep it under, and I don't trust the Detroit Tigers offense to get it over. So nothing with the totals. If anything, a slight lean towards the Cleveland Indians in this game, but overall, nothing.
All right, our next game here is going to be the Kansas City Royals at the Tampa Bay Rays. Minus 182 for the Rays, plus 167 for the Royals. Over under of 8 runs for this game. We're getting Mitch Keller taking on Rich Hill. Rich Hill 3-1, a 3.89 ERA, 1.07 WHIP. He's striking out 45 batters and walked 17 and 44 innings pitched. Brad Keller on the other side, 3-4, 6.52 ERA, 1.84 WHIP, 33 strikeouts, 17 walks, and 38 and 2/3 innings pitched. And I'm going to keep riding the streak here. I'm taking the Tampa Bay Rays at a run line plus 100 here. I got him at plus 110 on the run line last night. I don't mind him at plus 100 here. They've won 11 straight games. They've looked really good while doing it. Kansas City has won 6 of their last 10 games, but the last 2 are against Detroit. And I like the Rays to get it done again today. They have the pitching advantage with Rich Hill. They got the hitting advantage because they've been scoring plenty of runs. I also lean towards the over in this game. Tampa Bay has gone over in 2 straight and 8 of their last 10. And I like the Rays a lot in this game to get a 12th straight win today against the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah. Shocker, Ready? I'm going to be passing on this game. It's one of those things where, yeah, I'd probably lean towards the Rays money line, run line, but it's just not particularly a spot I want to get to just because they would be going for 12 straight wins. And I normally stop betting teams after 9. I don't think it's sustainable. So I'm fine with them if they keep winning, cool. I'm just not going to keep betting them when they keep getting to their higher and higher to their peak. I normally go from 3 to 8 and then probably start laying off after that, depending on matchups and stuff. But yeah, this one's just a pass for me. I'm not going to be interested in going after this one.
All right, our next matchup here is the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. Minus 110 for the Braves, plus 100 for the Red Sox. Over-under of 9.5 runs for this game. Charlie Morton and Garrett Richards in this matchup. Morton's 2-2, 4.60 ERA, 1.29 WHIP, 52 strikeouts, 16 walks, and 45 innings pitched. Garrett Richards is 4-2, 3.72 ERA, 1.47 WHIP, 43 strikeouts, 22 walks, and 48 in the third innings pitched. And for this spot, I'm laying off this game. It'd be slightly towards the Red Sox at home, but there's no value on this line. I have this line at a plus 100 either side pick 'em. So this is just a spot I'm just going to lay off and just watch the game, or probably not even watch the game, but just not have any action on this one tonight. Where are you looking?
I'm going to be taking the over in this one. The pitchers don't scare me. Morton hasn't been fantastic this year. Richards has not been that great either. They're both having average years. And both of these offenses are starting to wake up. Boston has been hitting good. And I feel like this one could be a good one that goes over. Both bullpens have been meh, so I do like the over in this game.
All right, our next game here is the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. A minus 126 for the Brewers, a plus 116 for the Padres. Over under of 7 runs for this game. Corbin Burns and Joe Musgrove, the pitching matchup. Where are you looking for this one?
I personally passed on this game. San Diego lost their first game and they snapped their 9-game winning streak last night. Was not on that, but I wasn't even on the game, but that's fine. I don't see them. I don't see this one being a bounce back game. If anything, I'll lean towards the Milwaukee Brewers. Corbin Burns has been fantastic this year. I mean, his record doesn't show it, but that's because he has a little bit of the Jacob deGrom effect where Milwaukee didn't really give him much runs whenever he starts. But I do like the Milwaukee Brewers in this one as a lean. I'm not personally betting it myself.
I do have a personal bet on this one. I'm going San Diego. They had their 9-game winning streak snapped last night, and I think they get right back on it tonight. This is a spot where I really like the Padres. Joe Musgrove, 4-4, 2.47 ERA, 0.86 WHIP, 70 strikeouts and 11 walks in 51 innings pitched. Corbin Burns, 2-3, a 1.79 ERA, 0.62 WHIP, 67 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 40 in a third innings pitched. And I like the Padres in this matchup because, yes, I know Corbin Burns is on the mound, but the Brewers have lost 3 straight games with Corbin Burns starting, and the Brewers are 2-5 when he starts. He's starting to be one of those pitchers where I'm okay with fading him, and we're getting the Padres, a team that's going to be one of the best in the MLB at a plus 116 price. I'm all over that. Give me the Padres plus 116 versus the Milwaukee Brewers tonight. I don't care. It's Corbin Burns. He's going to become an overrated name like Jacob deGrom for how their team performs how their team performs when they pitch. They are very talented pitchers, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Corbin Burns or Jacob deGrom are overrated. I'm saying the Mets and the Brewers, when they pitch, are overrated. So, with that being said, I have the Mets run line. But I have the San Diego Padres tonight, plus 116 versus the Brewers. Our next game here is the marquee matchup of the night, Baltimore Orioles and Minnesota Twins. Minus 200 for the Twins, plus 184 for the Orioles. Over under 9.5 runs for this game. Jose Barrios, Dean Kramer in this matchup. Where are you going for this marquee matchup?
I mean, for this like future World Series, no kidding. Our future ALCS matchup, yeah, no. I'm passing. There's no reason to trust Dean Kramer in this one. He's been awful this year. 0-4, 6.35 ERA. Barrios hasn't been as good as he should be. 4.2, 3.91 ERA. It's just one of those games where I'm not going to be interested in going after it.
Yeah, I have a bet on this game, but I don't have a video play on it. I got the over 9 runs last night at minus 130. And this has already moved up to 9.5. I wouldn't be surprised to see it move up to 10 by the end of the day or by first pitch. This is two offenses that have, or two teams that have played towards the over recently. Dean Kramer's 0-4, a 6.35 ERA, 1.59 WHIP, 32 strikeouts, 13 walks, and 34 innings pitched. Jose Barrios is 4-2, a 3.91 ERA, 1.11 WHIP, 56 strikeouts, 15 walks, and 50 2/3 innings pitched. And this is power. I lean towards the Twins, obviously, but I have the over 9 runs. I got that last night. I'm going to not give out 9.5 for the video, though, because I don't want to give out bad lines. And that would be a bad line to give out. Both these teams have gone over in 9 of their last 10 games. Minnesota's gone over in 6 straight. Baltimore's going over in 3 straight. So these are two teams that game in and game out are going over the total. So I like over here, but I'm not giving it as a video play. All right, our next matchup here is probably the true marquee matchup of the night. The LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Minus 118 for the Dodgers, plus 108 for the Astros. Over under 8.5 runs for this game. Clayton Kershaw takes on Zach Greinke in this matchup. And looking at this game, I don't really know if you can get in front of this Dodgers team here. Clayton Kershaw is 6-3, a 3.18 ERA, 0.95 WHIP, 65 strikeouts and 10 walks and 56 2/3 innings pitched. Zach Greinke is 4-1, a 3.77 ERA, 1.17 WHIP, 48 strikeouts, 11 walks, and 59 2/3 innings pitched. For me, I'm going to lay off this game. I'm probably going to sit back and relax and watch this game. I'll lean towards the Dodgers in this one, but I'm not stepping in front of W7 here and betting the Astros, even though the Astros have been actually struggling coming in. They got swept by Texas, but this is a team that can hit. So it would also be probably a slight lean towards the over in this game, but I'm laying off this one.
I got the Dodgers in this one. I actually did a video last night with winning free picks of this game. I'm all over the Dodgers. You don't jump in front of a W7. Astros have been struggling. Clayton Kershaw is a really good pitcher, and I think he gets the job done tonight. Zach Greinke has been pitching well this year. Maybe a slight look at the under in this game, but there's no reason to go against the Dodgers tonight. I just think that's a bad decision if you do.
All right. Our next game here is the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago White Sox. This is our premium play over on picks and parlays.net. If you guys want to check that out, the link to that is in the description of the video down below. So moving on to the next game, we have the Texas Rangers and the LA Angels. Minus 148 for the Angels, plus 137 for the Rangers. Over under 8.5 runs for this game. And we are getting Yang. I hope that's close enough where I didn't totally botch that. And then Andrew Heaney for this matchup. Yang is 0-1 at 3.38 ERA, 1.17 WHIP. He's striking out 15 batters, 9 walks, and 21 1/3 innings pitched. Andrew Heaney 1-3, a 5.31 ERA, 1.26 WHIP, 50 strikeouts, 12 walks for Heaney so far this season. I'm laying off this game, though. I don't see any value on betting either side here. I have this game around a 150, So 2 cents of value on the Angels, not enough for me to want to go out and lay that type of price. And slightly towards the over in this game. Texas has gone over in 6 of their last 10 games. The Angels have gone over in 7 of their last 10 games. But I'm going to stay off this one. Slightly towards the over, if anything, but no bet here for me.
Yeah, I'm similar, but I'm not betting this one. It'll be, slightly in towards the over. These pitchers don't really scare me at all for it, and the Angels' offense has been waking up a little bit, and so is Texas. This one's overall, I'm just going to be passing on it. So, actually, I'm going to be passing on all the rest of the games, but this one's just not a good one.
Yeah, the next game we have here is the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Minus 156 for the Giants, plus 144 for the Diamondbacks. Over-under of 9 runs for this game. We have Kevin Gausman taking on Martin. I think that's
Corbin Martin.
I didn't remember the first name there. But looking at this game, Gausman 4-0, 1.66 ERA, .80 WHIP. 67 strikeouts, 14 walks, and 59 and 2/3 innings pitched. Martin's 0-1 at 5.40 ERA, 1.60 WHIP in 5 innings pitched. He has struck out 6 batters and walked 4. It'd be a slight lean towards the Giants for me, if anything. Maybe looking at a team total under for the Diamondbacks, 3.5. Kevin Gausman has been pitching really well this year. He's turned into their ace of that Giants pitching staff. I'm going to be passing on this game in general. I just don't see I don't see much value on this game. So I'm going to just be laying off for this one. But no action here.
Yeah, once again, I know, I'm passing on this game. I only have 3 plays for today, and it's just a very slate for me. If anything, maybe a slight lean towards that Giants run line at plus 100. Or even the under in this game, but I'm not really too interested in going after this one. It's just not a game I like.
Yeah. And heading into our final game of the night, we have the Seattle Mariners at the Oakland Athletics. A minus 170 for the Oakland Athletics, a plus 157 for the Mariners. Over under 8 runs for this game. Logan Gilbert takes on Cole Irving. Anything for this last game?
Nope. This is just not a spot. If anything, maybe a slight lean towards the Oakland on the run line, but overall, this is just not a spot I want to get to. Gilbert hasn't pitched well this year. Irving hasn't pitched well this year. Maybe a slight look at the over in this game, but that's juiced heavily to the over. So no, this is just another spot that's I'm not interested in going after.
Yeah, I'm gonna be passing on this game as well. Both these teams are struggling at the moment, and this is just not a game there. There's better spots on this card that I bet. And I'm not going to just force action on this last game of the night. So I'm passing on this last one. So no action between the Mariners and the Athletics for me here. All right, quick recap over our plays for today. Then we're going to head on out for this video. I've got the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays going under the total of 9. I have the New York Mets run line at minus 106. I have the Rays run line at plus 104. And I have the San Diego Padres money line plus 116.
I got the run line with the Marlins. I have the over in the Boston-Atlanta game and the LA Dodgers tonight.
All right. Bam. All right. Let me add in my New York Mets play, and then we're going to head out.
Yeah, while he does that, if you guys are interested in our premium plays, they're going to be over at picksandparleys.net. Link to that's in the description below. Just go ahead and find Earl Sports Bets in there. We have our NBA, MLB, and NHL, and most likely a WNBA play up there as well.
I think so.
Eventually today. If you guys can, go ahead and check out the Picks and Parleys YouTube channel. Me and Nick will be back on there today at 6:00 for Game Time Decision with Allie. So go ahead and check that out. Link to the Picks and Parleys YouTube channel is in the description below as well.
But that is going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with the video here at Earl Sports Bets so you guys can catch all of our content here on the channel. But that's going to just about do it for this video. Good luck, guys. Let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in Major League Baseball tonight. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.